And now I am starting the system. You can see it is accelerating. Today I am going to explain you the principle of the over-unity generator. The system is made of two motors connected together both mechanical way and electrical way. One motor works simply as a motor and the other one works as a generator. Because of the energy losses, this system would stop quickly, but I found the effective way to compensate them. The voltage rating of the generator has to be slightly higher than the one of the motor. My generator is rated 240 volts and my motor is rated 220 volts. This little overvoltage is enough to compensate the electrical and mechanical losses. You also have to compensate the induction nature of the motors using the parallel capacitor. Such a capacitor is nothing special. And now I am starting the system. You can see it is accelerating. And now at the full RPM. I just edit a load to show the over-unity effect. I am measuring the output voltage. Now you probably ask why the output voltage is so close to the nominal line voltage. This is because of the self-stabilizing effect of those motors. The motors are designed so that their iron cores are just below the point of saturation at their nominal voltage. After the startup, the voltage is rising until reaching the point of saturation. Above the point of saturation, the efficiency of the motor is rapidly decreasing so that the voltage cannot go higher in the self-running system. It would be no longer over-unity. Please never try this at home. The system is generating very dangerous voltage. It can kill you.
Alright, I have some kind of fun tonight to share. It's my little pulse motor setup that I've used before. And I'm going to show this running on just a capacitor. And right now this is running as just a plain old Joule thief. You can see the white LED is on. I'm running it on a volt and a quarter rechargeable battery. And the rotor is not moving. And this rotor is very, very balanced and very, very sensitive. And acts like a compass even. When you rotate this around, the rotor rotates directing toward north. And you need to make these rotors and bearing assemblies very, very freewheeling for these small pulse motors to make them work right. But basically I have a trigger coil here, a drive coil, and a generator coil. The circuit is basically a JT or Joule thief type of circuit where one end of the trigger coil attaches to the other end of the drive coil. Trigger coil tells the transistor to turn on. Power goes around every time the magnet triggers the trigger coil. That's the generator coil up there running a red LED. On the bottom here on the flyback there's the white LED that normally would be tagged into the negative rail on a Joule thief, and I'm going right back into the positive rail. And I'm going to pull the battery and let this run on just the capacitor. Now that's a big cap. That's a 2.3 volt 10 farad supercapacitor. That's what I wanted to use to make a demonstration here. This is not over Unity or anything at all. It's just an interesting display. I'm just going to call this a motor generator, and I'm of course a lid motor. And this is the 26th of December, day after Christmas, 2010. I'm going to show Maggie being driven by her little spinning ball in her mouth there. As this spins up, it's going to make Maggie go. Okay, here we go. Start it up. And there goes the generator light. You see the motor is now running. Okay, now Maggie's not on. I'm going to start Maggie up here. Let's take her over here and start her up. There goes Maggie. Let's set her over there out of the way. You can see she's running away with a little ball in her mouth that's spinning up, being driven by that rotating magnet right there. Now this is just running on the battery right here. And what I'm going to do is pull the battery and show this thing running on just the capacitor, which is right here. That's the flyback. That's the generator right there. And of course Maggie's being driven by the spinning rotor. And here goes the battery. No more battery. Motor still running. Maggie's still running. People might like to see this. This thing will run in all dimensions the way they have this set up now. You can see there's nothing on the bottom there at all. It's just a piece of wood. Everything's running away. One of my most popular videos was a little pulse motor that ran on capacitors, so I thought I might give people a treat and show this capacitor running thing. It is kind of neat to see something that's not got any battery in it at all. It's just running on energy stored up in a capacitor. So you have to have really good bearings, and you have to have your coil arrangement right for this to work. If you don't get that right, it doesn't work. It's just the friction kills it. Okay, now you notice Maggie's not working. Let me start her up again here. Her little ball stopped. And there goes her again. Get her closer, a little bit closer in here. Notice the generator light went out when I put the load of Maggie on it. Let me crank this up a little bit with the potentiometer. You'll see this generator light come on again, hopefully. There goes the generator light. Of course Maggie's on still also. This is all being run by this capacitor right here. No battery, just a supercapacitor. Runs a couple minutes. Nothing special, nothing spectacular, but people seem to enjoy that. I get a kick out of it. So anyway, that's the show for tonight. That's my little Christmas project. That was the pulse motor and generator. A lot of fun. Thanks.